Welcome back to Honorbound Redemption of the New Guard. This time, I've unmuted the players and the DM.
That's something new.
It's something brand new.
Say that
Awesome,
again.
guys. So, with this cutting edge technology, let's continue on with our game. So, what's going on? You just woke
Golden
up.
Sword is gone.
It's
Good
Golden Sword is
riddance.
gone. Yeah.
All right. So, well, I'm all suited up for adventuring with nowhere to go. I'll turn to the party. We're in this
So,
clearing. Seems a
I
good
turned to
place to
Justin.
discuss our goals.
Yeah, to the rest of the party and go, where did
Marfer.
Golden Sword go? Where did the town go?
So he said that now that the moonstone was discovered, it would have to be moved. I guess he meant the whole town is moved.
Wait, but hasn't...
I take a
It was
knee and I look
discovered a
to the
while ago,
sky.
right? The half-elf found it when he was walking around town.
Well, I think the ritual last night was the spell to move it. Maybe it had to be like
Oh.
cast at a certain time.
Okay, so he moved the place. The place doesn't automatically move in response to being detected.
Yes. And he's the guardian of it, and apparently every time it's moved, everyone who knew about it forgets, including him. So he doesn't, wherever he is now, he doesn't know why he had to move the stone.
But we remember.
I think that is because I bled on the stone. I don't know why you remember, though. That's weird.
Yes,
Wait,
I
but
made
if you
both.
bleed on... Don't you... Why would that... Huh? I don't understand.
I don't know. He was really vague. You know how he's
Uh,
vague?
I know how he's vague.
He was
I
like that.
sensed. I sensed great celestial power on the stone itself. I think this is
Apparently,
the work of
it's,
the gods and beyond our pay grade.
apparently it's a prison that the old god
An interesting
made.
mystery.
Old gods made to hold something, and he doesn't remember what.
Hmm.
So every guardian, every time the stone moves, forgets. There's only one stone that's somehow managed to never be discovered and therefore never been moved. So that guardian should remember everything.
If only he had told us where that was.
It's north of here.
Oh.
We have to go to the dwarves and talk to them. The dwarves of Hammerwatch at Goldfort can lead us into the caves at Jagged Tooth, where Elenthiel the Sage lives.
Okay.
He's the one guardian who's never had to move the stone and therefore remembers everything. You guys should have stuck around. It was actually quite informative for like the first time ever.
Well, all right.
I stand. I'm a
know if
little
I-
concerned about the goblins. I thought that threat was over. I lost my job over it, in fact, and here I come back and
You lost
Goblins-
your
there's
job?
goblins again.
Goblins.
I mean, I was hired to protect.
Goblins are everywhere all the time. They just sort of move around.
Well, we can
Is
go
that-
back to the goblin area that we found before and see if we can't.
That
find
is
any
this
footsteps.
area. I mean,
No, I
No,
mean,
it's like south of here. Is the
Yeah, it's a
area
little
we're
ways
supposed-
away.
Wiswath in the Emberwood.
we're
Yeah,
supposed
we
to
could
go
just
just
go
north.
to
2 days
the-
that way.
Emberwood, see if we can't find where the goblins were. Maybe there's some fresh prints. Maybe there's some information. Track
Okay.
down the goblin lair, eradicate them.
If you guys want to track down the goblin lair, we can do that.
What are our other options?
Going north to Goldfort and finding Elenthiel the Sage. We could do both. We could go kill the goblins and then go to Elenthiel. It's not like we're in a rush, right?
How do you guys
Old,
feel
old,
about this?
old Haggart didn't tell us we were on a clock of any kind because he never tells us anything.
Also, that I don't know how attached I feel to these moonstones. Not to mention they've got Haggard protecting them, right?
They've got divine protection.
They seem pretty safe.
Okay.
I don't know. How do you guys feel?
Well, why don't we just see if we can find any tracks?
Yeah, let's go do the goblin thing.
I mean, if you're a tracker and you can't find anything, then we're pretty much out of options.
That's a good point. All right, let's head back to Wajabaja.
Well, I mean, we've got these goblin corpses right in front of us. Why
Yeah,
don't
that's
we
what I
see
was
if we
talking
can
Oh
figure
yeah,
out
why
where
don't
they
we
came
just track
from?
from the excellent
Yeah, that's what I
Owen? That's why we keep you around.
meant.
Well, I'm not going to be doing any tracking.
Well, yeah, but you can. Anyway, let's go find them.
I will be bringing the beef jerky, however.
Um,
I'm going to need to resupply in a few days, but
It's
I think
gonna be a
I
thing.
think I'm good for a little while.
I think I have 23 days of rations on me for some reason.
23? Have you been looting
Days.
like crazy? I think I only have 3 days of beef jerky
Well,
left.
some of them are from your character. The
6
death one.
pounds beef jerky. Oh, okay.
Make sure to have
Really?
your weight accounted for, because I think we're using the valiant rules on weight, on encumbrance.
The stupid rules that no one likes in either campaign.
Oh,
Yes.
you mean the 10? You can.
I
variant?
think I was under the impression we're doing the variant.
What
Just
is
the
the variant?
5,
rules?
10, 15 times.
Oh yeah, that's fucking
Yeah.
fantastic. I love that.
Yeah, I'm fine with the system.
No,
So
So
because yeah,
It automatically encumbers anyone wearing heavy armor.
I'm not encumbered.
Which
so I've
makes
strategically,
sense.
but you got to think about it. Yeah, I've strategically got everything in my backpack. So when I'm wearing that, I'm like mediumly encumbered, and I move at movement rate shit. But it actually doesn't affect overland movement.
What? Encumbrance doesn't affect overland movement?
Nope.
Okay, the rules are even worse.
So I can drop my backpack in combat. And
no, but it
charge
makes
in with
perfect
armor.
sense. Like if you have heavy armor and you've got strength 10, you should be slowed down. Like heavy armor should be for people with strength like 16, 17, 18. You know?
Yeah, I'm talking. But even people with like strength 16 are still encumbered.
I have strength 14, and I am unencumbered if I'm
Well,
in my battle.
If you have nothing else, if you like aren't carrying your gear around.
So with strength 16, you can
Yeah.
carry 80
Well,
pounds of
I have to
equipment
drop my
without
back.
being encumbered. And how heavy is heavy armor? Like I'm wearing splint mail. That's 45 pounds.
Yeah, so I have strength 14. I'm wearing scale mail, which is 60 pounds. With my flail and my shield, I'm at 68.
Now scale mail is 45.
Yeah.
What?
I have the book right in front of me. Scale mail is
serious?
45. Yes.
What page is all this shit on?
145.
What the shit?
Scale mail 45, and actually breastplate.
Oh, sorry,
which
I
is
have splint
better.
Splint
Splint
mail
mail.
60. Yeah.
Splint mail is 60 pounds. How'd you get splint mail?
I have splint mail
Started
too.
with
What the
it.
fuck?
You don't know. Splint is heavy.
Okay, I must have scale because it says splint, and that must be a mistake.
What's
Splint's
your
like
weight? What's your weight, Neil?
expensive though. How did you?
My weight
It
is
started with
45.
it.
It's got to be
That's
scale.
why I
Oh,
was.
okay.
I mean, a war priest starts, or maybe any priest starts with scale, or it starts with
Yeah.
splint.
Yeah, I've got scale. Somehow it's written down wrong.
Yeah, I did the same thing, but in reverse. Neil and I just needed to trade armor.
Yeah.
That's why I was a little. I mean, yeah, I guess a little pleased. I mean, it changes things when you start off with basically the best armor you're going to get.
Well, except for magic armor, but yeah.
Yeah, it's magic armor, and you're still not at the
Yeah,
best armor.
You're only
Is it
upgraded
big?
to plate,
That's only a bonus of 1.
and it's 1500 GP.
Yeah, I'm actually considering getting rid of my scale armor and just getting studded leather because that will only reduce my AC by 1 due to my high dex, but I drop like 32 pounds.
Oh yeah.
By
And
the way, remember
The
there's some-
actually, Neil, you should just wear the breastplate. The breastplate is 14 plus dex. It does not give you disadvantage on stealth, and it's
Oh,
only
who
20
has
pounds.
a breastplate? Who's got that?
The elf.
Oh, fuck yeah!
No.
And it's
yes,
it's-
breastplate.
She had a
She uses
breastplate? You said she
Yeah.
had.
it's already
Oh, you
sized
said
for
she
you
had
too.
yeah.
Fuck
Okay,
yeah!
I
I get the
give-
breastplate.
I give the breastplate to Neil.
It has a
Yeah,
little
it's,
extra room in the
let's
boots, doesn't
see.
it?
No, the breastplate is actually it fits in pretty
Wasn't
well.
it
We're both
built
elves.
for a woman?
Yeah, they're both elves.
Was she flat?
Well, you
Elves
wouldn't
are
want-
very
you would
feminine.
never
Does it at
want-
least have sexy nipples so that Neil's awkwardly walking around with a sexy nipple breastplate?
Yeah. So the
stars on
breastplate
the nipples or
has a bit of a bust, but it fits
You
in
would
well.
never want a bust on your armor, because that way if you fall down flat on your chest, you're going to break your rib cage. You would never want a bust on your armor. There's a big post out there on the internet
I'm
about
joking.
how
I'm
dumb
joking.
boob holders are on
Okay,
armor.
well,
Like, it would
has to
kill
have-
you
it has
if
to
you
have
fell
nipple
over.
Stars. Please let there be nipple stars.
I'll get a file and file off the nipple stars, okay? I want no nipples on my armor.
Goblins get called shot with darts against your unprotected nipples.
I actually filed the nipples all the way down so that my actual nipples are sticking out the armor.
That would be something.
Yeah. Okay, so my weight goes
Okay.
down to 84. I'm still lightly encumbered.
Do you carry your scale mail around, or do you just
God,
go
no,
there?
I'm just leave it on the ground.
Okay.
Okay, and I no longer have disadvantage on stealth checks. Hell yeah.
Yep. Which I don't think any of you have ever done until now. I don't think
Well,
there's
we-
been
we-
a stealth check involved.
We haven't rolled stealth, yeah.
Yeah.
The rogue rolled stealth in the starter campaign, but that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
The scale mail is actually an upgrade for me.
Do you want scale mail? It's yours. It's on the ground.
I'd have to get it fitted.
Oh, you're a dwarf, right?
Yeah. Chucky said I'd have to get it fitted.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it with us.
Yeah, any armor that's not for a dwarf would have to get fitted for you.
Okay, I built a Travois.
Someone in the chat was. I actually clerics are supposed to start with. I should have had scale mail,
Yeah,
but
you
somehow
should.
I slipped by with splint.
Yeah.
Oh
I think
no.
we'll just retcon that I had splint.
Oh.
I mean, I
What's
came
your
in as
armor
level
class,
1,
Ryan? Or what's your
19.
strength? I mean,
14.
you can't even carry splint mail. You
Yes,
need
I
strength
can.
15 to wear it.
No, that.
No.
If you do the optional encumbrance rule, that's no longer a thing.
Yeah, the rules that we were just discussing that is optional is the rule that allows him to do that.
Okay, where's the optional encumbrance rules then? On what page do you know?
Somewhere in.
All right, I'll find it then. If you don't know off the top of your head, I can find it.
No. So the optional encumbrance rules replace the strength requirement rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know why I started with splint, but considering
Variant
I was a
encumbrance, it's 176 in the PHP.
176.
considering I was a level 1 character thrust in the middle of a campaign, I think it's fine to.
170. It's not a 176.
Yeah, 176 in the PHP.
No.
Variant encumbrance on.
Oh, we have
it's
variant
1se-
encumbrance. Okay, it's
Yeah.
under strength. Yeah, I thought it was going to be its own page. It's just a tiny rule.
The rules for lifting and carrying are intentionally simple. Here's a variant if you're looking for more detailed rules for determining how a character is hindered by the weight of equipment. When you use this variant, ignore the strength column of the armor table in Chapter 5.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. So are we settled on that?
Oh god, so my movement speed actually drops by 10. Yeah, I just want to figure out how I can min-max my shit so in battle I'm not fucked.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. So I had this huge, like, imagine like a backpacker's backpack, like that you would take backpacking into the woods for 2 weeks.
Okay, yeah,
But
yeah,
I've
that's
I've
cool.
got it's just a
Because I've
huge
got-
frame and bed rolls and all sorts of shit hanging off of it, and I just drop it as soon as I charge into battle.
I also do take my short sword out of her mouth and keep it with me, by the way.
Okay.
We covered that.
Good.
We covered
Yeah, I just want to double check. Okay, yeah, so I have my bedroll, all my torches, my rations, my water skin, and 50 feet of rope. Well, not the water skin, but everything. The rope, the rations, the torches, and my bedroll are all in my backpack, which in combat I will just drop. And that leaves me super unencumbered. Cool. Cool. Alright, so we go to look for the bodies of the goblins.
Okay, well, you can easily find the bodies of the goblins. Now,
Good.
give me a tracking check to see if you can see where they have come from.
Hold on, before I stop.
You stop,
Neil,
Farron.
before he takes a knee or whatever to look at the tracks, and I say first a prayer, and I extend my hand. Do you take my hand, Theron?
I cautiously take your hand with kind of a skeptical look on my face.
I close my eyes and I say, "Astaire, guide us in the tracking of these beasts that we may bring them to justice."
You feel the warm embrace of your goddess and the magic
Goddess.
flowing through you.
Astaire,
God,
Astaire is a
sorry.
bearded man with a big ass hammer. Get it right.
A bearded man with a big ass
Jeez.
hammer?
I don't know.
No, go ahead, write that shit down. I don't have good descriptions for gods, so if you want to,
I mean, he's sort of the all-encompassing good god,
Yeah.
right? So he
Good
takes whatever
God.
aspect. His
So he
followers
basically
most
looks
identify.
like Ryan, but more buffy.
Also, his beard's probably white or something,
Yeah,
or like frosted.
he may have
Not
lost
described
an
as
eye
wet,
in
it's
battle.
He's got a couple of ravens that go and like send messages for him,
He has like a gruffy voice that he scolds everybody around with.
Wow.
Anyways,
He's been,
Neil,
he's
you
been
get
in at
D4
least
on
one
your
episode of
tracking check.
Gargoyles.
Okay, so you get a 1d4, I think, on your thing.
Okay. Also,
Let's go
I
check.
want to cast Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's Mark. What is
Hunter's
that?
Mark. You choose a creature that you can see within range and mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra d6 damage to whatever target you hit with a weapon attack, and you have advantage on any wisdom, perception, or wisdom survival checks you make to find it. If the target drops to 0 before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn to mark your new creature. So, I
It
want
has
to
to-
mark one of the dead creatures and use the bonuses that it gives me to track it back to where it came from.
That's clever. Oh
That's
wow!
clever.
Even as you were making the argument, I was thinking, this isn't how this spell works.
Yep.
Okay, so do a 1d20 plus 2d4, I think.
2d4.
I
Yeah,
give you
you get an
D4.
additional one.
You just got a
I get advantage on my
advantage.
Yeah,
So you have
it's two.
advantage plus D4 plus
Yeah.
your usual proficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2d20 K1 plus d4 plus my perception is tracking.
Yeah, and you're in your
Yeah.
favored location, right? You're in a forest.
Yes, I
No,
am
it's a sparsely wooded area. It's not a forest.
Aren't those the same things in
We're gonna
terms
get
of
to a
game?
forest.
There's
Yeah.
little
Yeah.
dots on the map, right?
No, that's
Little
actually
green
just
dots.
off. It's literally just off
But we're
the
tracking
green.
them back into the forest. Okay.
Well, hold on. I don't know what
I thought
does
you just.
Natural Explorer. When tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area. My favorite enemy. They're not my favorite enemy, unless there's any humans or elves in the party. There was an elf in the party.
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess that just gives me more advantage.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'm tracking goblins, so I don't need that. Is there anything else that gives me that helps me out here? I don't think so. Hunter.
Ah, come on. I think that's enough.
Oh wait, did you?
Yeah, I
Neil,
think
are-
that's as far as it goes for
Yeah,
me.
make the rolls. When you
Okay.
leveled up,
Yep.
you got to pick a new class feature, didn't you, Neil? I was just curious what you picked, or maybe we should
for
wait
third
and you
level.
can tell us in
I
battle.
picked Hordebreaker.
Okay.
25.
25. Okay, so you know the tracks. These creatures have come from the northwest of you, basically leading to the location where the seed lake is, where the river to the west of the village comes from. Can't remember the word I want to use. Flows from, exactly. That's the word I want to use. And you're muted.
What?
I can't hear you. What were you talking?
No, I was not speaking.
Oh, okay. Are you just doing?
I was looking forward to put on some music to the
Oh,
background
yeah.
stuff.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So where does our tracker lead us?
I lead you as Chucky said.
I wasn't listening.
Okay.
His soothing voice
You go.
lulled me into
Into sleep.
unconsciousness.
Northwest towards the seed lake, the same lake where the river, the torrent, that's basically just west of you, flows from.
Well, we start a walking.
Yeah. These boots are made for walking.
Okay,
I-
so
Anybody want some jerky?
I got my own jerky.
Yeah, apparently we all have way too many jerky.
Yeah, I have 20 pounds of rations.
Oh, you should be sharing your jerky with me.
Yeah, I share my jerky with you.
I started with 20 pounds, but I kept track and ate my jerky like a diligent adventurer.
I'm sorry, I've been staying in an inn every night. I haven't needed any food.
I have too. I think I've just been living on the cheap and eating my jerky instead of the inn food.
Okay. Well, considering that rations never go bad, I'm happy doing this.
I
okay,
can actually,
so you gone?
I actually get a purify food and drink spell. So if our rations ever do go bad, I can unbad them.
Nice.
So where does this goblin trail lead us? I mean, I assume we probably follow it for hours.
You follow it for hours. You follow it actually for you actually follow it for a day, and you still haven't gotten to the end of it. So
I just keep following
night
it.
ensues. Night ensues. Do you guys make a camp, or do you walk through the night?
Make a camp, I assume.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, it's probably hard to track through the night. It's not like we're under a deadline. Unless it looks like it's going to rain, we should probably just take our time, travel as usual.
Now it's
There's
gonna start
a-
raining, Ryan.
As I said, that hasn't been raining for some time, so you might expect rain soon, but you don't know when.
What? That's not how it works.
It's not the season for rain.
It's
Alright.
spring.
It's the season for love, man.
It's the season for D&D.
As sentient creatures, it's pretty much always the season for love.
And
I
you guys know,
defer-
if you want to hear Justin on Love Bites, that's been done.
Oh, God,
you can now check
that-
it out on
I caught
YouTube.
those VODs. That was raunchy. That was you pushed the boundaries of what's acceptable on Twitch.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
we
was
pushed-
not.
Yes,
Good work,
yes,
team.
yes.
That was not
Yes.
raunchy.
But it
could have been
definitely
raunchy.
pushed the boundaries of what's acceptable on Twitch.
That might be true.
Yeah,
Although
you can
I
check
went-
it out after the
I went-
show's over.
I went and read the Twitch TOS afterwards, and I don't think it was that far past the. I don't think it was that close
Yeah,
to
but
the
we're
limit.
already on dicey ground, considering that it's not a gaming show. So we're-
Or is it the ultimate game?
it's the ultimate game.
The game of love. Plus,
Anyway, you can check that
Grizzly
out
Bear
on my
Dynamite
YouTube
Tennis?
after Honorbound is over, guys, and I recommend it. It was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
right.
Anyway,
So-
So
yeah,
I
we
will
do take
defer.
camp.
Okay,
Make
I was gonna say I defer judgment to our intrepid leader, but
I'm the
our
intrepid
intrepid-
leader.
Well, you're a tracker.
and we're
yeah.
a pretty dysfunctional party.
Yeah.
yes,
So
that's
leader,
little
take
sad.
it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
But we function. We have each of our own strengths and weaknesses, and we never split the party, so we're good.
Yeah, we actually do pretty good. I'm quite happy with that.
So I guess we probably start a campfire.
Yeah.
I bust out the pots and pans.
I got a
instead
mesket
of-
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I got them. Yeah. We boil our jerky instead of just eating it plain.
Oh, boiled jerky. It's my favorite.
Yep.
Okay,
They
so
camp,
you
set
guys,
up watches. I think Theron probably gets 4 hours. Justin and I each
Yeah.
take a 2-hour watch.
You are
Yeah. I ask you guys to take your watch first, and I'll take my watch.
You're at the edge of of the forested area. It's like 1 or 2 hours in front of you guys. Farron, the path, the track is getting like older and older, but you think you can easily track it on the morrow.
Yeah, it should only be a day or 2 old.
Yeah, it's basically
So unless it rains, we should be good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
Then we just chill until the next morning.
Well, and that night, who's how the watch is going?
So I guess I'll take first, Justin takes second, Neil takes third. I have
Yep.
2 4-hour watches.
Okay, so the second one on watch, I'd like you to give me a perception.
Ooh.
Okay, so
We don't wake up, we all die. Game over.
I'm awake.
so
As long as they don't
What happens
blindside me.
you look around, you see nothing, you continue on your watch, and then out of a sudden, somewhere, just appears, just out of the ground, raises these 2 creatures that resemble enormous, many-legged insects. Its long antennas twitching in response to any movement around it. Its legs end in sharp hooks, adapted for burrowing and grasping its prey, and its powerful mandibles can snap a small tree in 2. And they have the surprise on you. Each of them are basically to your side.
I didn't realize
And
there were
they-
Ankhegs in the monsters manual.
Okay.
They just they snap at you with advantage, trying to grapple you down and bring you down into their tunnel to eat you.
This is not going to go well.
Hold on, guys. 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. And we have a 22 against AC from the first one, and a
Yeah, that is.
19 against AC from the second one.
Oh wait. I don't know how much HP I have because I didn't realize we got to 3rd level.
You
Oh,
should
yeah,
be.
go
You're at full. You've had a long rest.
Yeah, but I didn't
Oh,
roll my
you-
D6 for 3rd level.
Are you sure? I thought we rolled before at
Did
the
I?
end of
Does
last
chat-
session.
Does chat now?
Chat, do you
Should
remember?
be on your character sheet, isn't it? How much HP?
Yeah,
you
my
have?
character sheet has my 2nd level HP, which is why I'm pretty sure I didn't roll.
Cool. I'm back. I hope
You
I
guys
can-
rolled HP last session, right? Yeah, you rolled the D6 plus 2. You got a 4 plus 2
Okay.
is 6. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, and Neil got 1.
Okay,
Don't
then
remind me.
I know what my HP is. Okay, now we're good.
So you should
We're fine.
have like 14 HP or something.
Yeah, so you rolled
no, I've
at
rolled
the
really
end
well
of
both
last
times.
episode.
I have 19
Chat
HP.
says you rolled. Okay, good. So let's see what happens with these two creatures that have just surprised you. During this time, I'd like Theron and Bowen to give me perception checks.
We're asleep.
I'm actually,
Yeah,
I'm
so
actually
that's,
Yes.
that's our
off
waking up
my-
perception check, dude.
I'm 1
Yeah.
off my max potential HP. Or no, 3 off. 3 off.
20.
20, you wake up, and Bowen,
18.
you wake up. And you see your friend being attacked by these two bug-like creatures, and, well, let's see what happens. That's 7, 7, 10, 11 points of damage from the first one.
7d10.
The Monstrous Manual comes out in 2 days, by the way, everyone.
Are you serious? I don't even
Yes.
have. I don't have it pre-ordered.
I have it pre-ordered.
Although I'm not running any campaigns, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
So I take 11 total, Chucky?
You take 11 total from the first attack, and you are immediately grappled by this creature. And the other one attacks you as well, and you take an additional. Let's see, this is 8 and 6, and an additional 14 damage from the other one.
I'm down.
We're down already before we even wake up.
I'm at negative.
Chucky's trying to kill us.
If we had
Either of
negatives,
those
I'd be at
attacks
negative
would have
6.
killed me.
Holy shit.
I'm not. They just rolled with advantage.
You know you don't get advantage on the damage dice, right? Just the attack.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
just the attack roll. That's just the
Alright,
bite.
Are we rolling initiative?
You are rolling initiative, yes. Awesome.
Yes, of course, I crit my initiative.
0.
That needed to happen.
Okay, so the initiative order is Marfer, Farron, Ankhegs, and
They actually are Ankhegs?
Farron. Yes.
Oh my god.
course
I
I'm still
was kind of
prone.
bullshitting.
Until I leap to action, I'm gonna try and feign unconsciousness.
I was
I passed
actually
my
If
first-
they don't go for me.
totally
I passed
bullshitting
my
about
first
the
DST.
Ankhegs.
Okay, good. And you have a make on your saving throw, but you are still grappled by this creature. Farron, you're next.
Okay, so I can cast Hail of Thorns as a bonus action. It says so
Yep.
on the.
You don't need to
That's
justify
what
it.
else.
It's fine.
So I bonus action Hail of Thorns, and then I. How close are the Ankhegs to each other? Like next to each other, right? Because they both attacked Justin.
Yes,
so they must
they're
be right
basically
next to each other.
they're large creatures, and just Justin is between them. So they're basically the distance of Justin between them.
Oh,
You know Hail of
Right.
Thorns
so
might
they
hit
had
me.
Justin flanked on either side,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and now that
Justin.
one of them is eating and chewing on Justin, so they're actually like 10 feet apart. They're not 5 feet apart.
No, they're still 5 feet apart.
Okay, cool. If they're 5 feet apart, then I will. I just want to double check one of my ranger abilities that I got. I just want to double check before I declare anything. Cool. So I make my ranged attack, which is now at +8 because of the magicness of my bow.
Awesome. Do it.
D20 plus. Do I have advantage on them because they are surprised since I was like
Yes.
asleep?
Yes, you have advantage on that. They're
Two-
way too. They don't see you. Not that you're not surprised, but they don't see you.
Okay.
They're just munching on Justin.
20 against one of the
20
Ankheg.
is a hit.
Okay. So.
Are you
I
attacking the one that's
deal
grappling Justin, or are you attacking the other one?
The one that is grappling Justin. Justin, you have more than 10 HP max, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so even if you do get hit by my thorns, it can't kill you no matter what.
It will force him to fail a death saving throw, though.
If he takes damage, you fail.
You
Yeah.
have to
death save?
roll
Yeah.
another DST, don't you? You have to roll.
How
one, or
many
is-
have
was
you failed?
I haven't failed any.
No,
yet.
he hasn't. He has a make actually.
I have full spells, so I can bring Justin back. It's more a matter.
Cool.
It's,
Yeah.
We're more worrying about the
All right, so the damage is
order of
D8.
actions here
plus
and all that.
Yeah, we're fine. I think
Four.
we're fine.
The Ankheg takes 7, and then Hail of Thorns goes off. That guy and all creatures within 5 feet of them need to make a Dex saving throw, or they take D10 damage. If they pass, they take
If you're
half
unconscious, you automatically fail, don't you? You can't make a death save.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
But
know.
yeah.
So a 12 and a 7 on those saving throws.
What's your DC, Neil? The 7 is definitely a fail. I
I
think it's
have
8,
no idea what my DC is. How do I find out my DC?
8
It's-
plus
it's
proficiency
8.
plus whiz.
Okay, so 8 plus 2 is 14 or 12.
Okay, so
Shit.
12. So one of them makes it. The one that's not munching on Justin makes it, but the other one fails.
Okay, the one that fails takes 9. The one that makes it takes 4. And because of my Horde Breaker, once on your turns when you make a weapon attack, you can make another attack with that same weapon against a different creature that is within 5 feet of your original target within range of your weapon.
And they both proc Hail of Thorns.
Yes. So now
Sorry,
I make a
Justin.
second attack, which still has advantage because it's
Awesome.
within an instant of each other.
This
Yeah,
could
they
kill
don't see you.
Justin, dude.
Like 26.
Like if he fails his death save.
Good.
Are D8 plus 4.
So at this point, Justin
5.
has a fail and a make on his
Okay.
saving throws. You attack the one that's munching on Justin, and you do an additional
No,
5
this would be
damage.
the opposite one because I have to attack the other one.
Okay, good. So you attack the other one, and none of them are looking good. They're not
So he
looking
takes
good after
5,
this
and then
attack.
they all have to make death saving throws again for or dex
Yes.
saving throws for the Hail of
And
Thorns.
so Justin's now
Again?
failed 2 death saving throws.
Yeah, because the Hail of Thorns goes off a second time.
Yeah, I've now
goes
failed
off every
2.
time you make an attack.
I've automatically failed 2 DSTs.
Yeah.
Sorry,
so you
Justin.
have
and you go
against this
and
fail.
you go before me, so there's a 50% chance.
No, you go next.
No, I
Ryan.
already went.
No, you
I
go
already
next.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I went.
20,
I was the very first.
Okay, awesome.
20 and 14 on the saves.
Okay, so they
only
both
half
pass. So that means they take half a 7, which is 3.
damage. So 3. It's rolled down. Okay, all of them take 3 again. They're looking very bad.
Okay, hold on. Now,
Hordebreaker's ridiculous.
yeah, Hordebreaker also doesn't say you only get 1. It just says, oh no, once on each of your turns.
Once on
Okay.
each of your turns.
Yeah.
Okay, and I want to double check. There's nothing else with Hail of Thorns. Yeah. Okay, good. We're done. But I
Awesome.
can keep
Next
doing
in
this next
line-
round and the round after. The round
Next
after.
in line, the Ankhegs. So this one continues on Jason.
Oh shit.
He
Justin's
stops.
dead.
He stops eating Justin. Justin
Just
drops to
kneel.
the ground, and this one continues to turns around towards Farron, and he spits at him acid. Okay, and let's see. You need to do me a dexterity saving throw.
7.
7 is a fail. You take. Oh shit! You take 12, 5, 17 points of damage of acid damage.
17?
17, 3d6.
Wow.
So you're down, right?
Nope, I'm still up.
Oh wow.
And the other one turns around and moves towards Farron and tries to snap at him and catch him in his grapple. Only a 13 against AC.
Theron? No, yeah, my AC is 16.
Oh, okay, awesome. And then after that, Bowen.
Yummy.
Alright, I guess I will stand up, use my action to put on my shield, and shout across the battlefield, the martyr, "You're okay, bud. Get back on your feet." Healing word.
Neil, one sec. Neil, we have the bear. Yeah, we have the bear.
We have a bear? We have a bear?
We have the
You
bear.
just missed the bear moment.
I
like 5
have I
seconds
see the
ago.
bear.
There's my spellcasting modifier. It's should be +4, right?
I
It's-
think so, yes.
Proficiency plus wisdom, right?
You get your proficiency?
Yeah, don't you? Or is that only on attacks?
I think it's only an attack. So
Or is
I
it
get
level
your-
plus?
I think it's your wisdom. Is what I get. 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, which I think is just wisdom, but I could be wrong.
Does it not include proficiency?
I don't know.
Because this is gonna come up again and again.
This is
I'm
gonna
double
bug
check.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna-
We should figure it out now.
Alright, spell casting ability.
Okay, so for saving throws, it says
Spell
8
attack. Sorry.
plus your ability modifier plus proficiency. So it wouldn't have to say plus proficiency if you're spellcasting ability.
So under
modifier.
spellcasting ability, it has save DC, and then it has spell attack modifier, which is proficiency plus.
Yeah,
whatever
proficiency
stat.
plus wisdom.
Spell
Whatever,
attack-
whatever stat.
Is spell attack
I-
modifier the same as spellcasting ability modifier?
I think that's all there is.
Yes, yes,
right?
it's
or
the
is
same.
It,
It's the
or do they
same thing.
explicitly
It's
mean
included.
ability
I think they explicitly mean ability. Like it's just your ability score, so it's
Not-
whatever your whiz is.
and not
Neil,
including?
is the bell working?
I'm trying to get him in here.
We'll just go with whiz for now. We can check it later. I'm pretty sure it's whiz though.
Yeah,
Just-
it says ability modifier. When it says ability modifier, I think they just mean your ability, not proficiency.
Okay,
That's-
good. So let's continue.
So you're conscious at 5 HP.
All right,
You are constant at 5 XP.
my turn.
You need to. Actually, no. It's. Do you want to move, Bowen?
I used my move to get up from prone.
Ah, awesome. Okay, good. And after that,
Oh, I
it
guess
is
I
Mar-
still have space. I can still move, right? Does it prone
You
stand?
can still move 15. No, you can. Prone is half your movement, so you can
Okay.
still move 15. I think.
If
I
there were
cast-
none in melee range of me, I would have moved 15 feet away.
Okay, you move 15 feet away. None of them are in melee range. Martha, you are behind one of them, and another one is basically just to your side.
Okay, I cast sleep for 23 HP.
Okay, you cast sleep, and the one in front of Helen goes to sleep.
The
So
other one.
so the one next to me is still awake and
The
aware.
one next to you is still awake and aware.
Move away from him.
I will provoke an opportunity attack.
Can't you withdraw?
You-
That's an
Disengage
action.
takes an
I
action.
use my action to cast sleep.
Uh oh. Okay.
So I'm gonna play dead.
Okay, so Farron, your turn.
All right. So there's a sleeping bugbear in front of me.
Sleeping Ankheg in front of you, and there's
Ankheg,
another
right.
one. There's another one to the side of Martha, and Martha is like, look at me.
Martha is okay.
Don't
Do you
hail
want to
of
draw?
thorns.
Do you want to draw a small map?
No,
it's
no.
fine.
I just. I wanna,
hail of
okay.
thorns.
I will shoot at. I will, backpedal a few feet, so I'm more than 5 feet away from the Ankheg in front of me. So he should now have like 5 feet of space all the way around him before we hit another person. Like there's no one 5 feet from the Ankheg, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. There's no one.
I will. No, he's asleep.
If you attack it, you do automatically crit on it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to
Shoot
not
the other
use
one.
Hail of Thorns. What is the other thing I have? The other thing I have is Hunter's Mark. Can I cast that as a bonus action? I think
You
so.
can change targets as a bonus action, but
Hunter's Mark, I can cast it as a bonus action too.
okay, okay.
So
is
I
that
will
a spell
cast-
slot or is that
It's
a?
a spell. Oh yeah, all my things are spell slots.
Yeah.
So I will
have
Hunter's
you
Mark.
have you gotten that back? Because there's only been
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. I haven't
one-
meditated yet.
there's
Yeah.
only been 2
Right.
hours of meditation until the Ankhegs came back.
Right.
Well,
Came
he has
back.
he has a third spell slot, right?
Oh, that's true. I do have a third spell slot.
So you can just
Yes.
cast it
Yeah,
again.
that's
okay,
what
I
I
will
was asking.
Hunter's Mark then on the Ankheg next to Justin. And
Mark.
shoot at him. I just get an extra d6 damage
Yep.
with a weapon attack. Yeah, okay. So, d20, I guess it's no longer advantage.
No longer advantage. No.
Okay. So d20 plus 8 against the Ankheg next to Justin. 23.
As a hit.
d8 plus 4 plus d8. D6, I'm sorry. 15 damage.
15. Not enough to take it down, but it's looking very bad.
Okay, now
Wait.
my missile or blah blah blah. My horde breaker allows me to shoot anyone within 5 feet of him. I take it only Justin is within 5 feet of him.
Yeah. Only Justin.
Fine.
But is that a bonus action?
No, it's not even a bonus action.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Let's go
Free
next.
action.
After that, we have the actual Ankheg. This Ankheg is just gonna like bite at Martha again. Martha, 16 against AC.
Mm-hmm. And I'm down again.
Okay. You're down again, and
It's okay, I
takes
got
you-
spell slots for
it's-
days.
it starts moving away
Or at
with
least for
you,
another 2
apples
rounds.
in its teeth.
It does what with its teeth?
it starts moving away with Martha and his mandibles, and
Okay.
back into the earthen tunnel he dug up at first.
There was a tunnel?
Yeah,
How far
he
does it
came out
move?
of the ground.
He
He came
so
out of
his
the ground.
attack, if he successfully attacks, he gets a grapple off.
Yeah, he gets automatically grappled on the attack.
And
So
how
what's
far
the
is he able to
Ankheg's-
move? Basically,
What's the
what's its
Ankheg's
strength?
strength?
17.
How much
It's
do you weigh,
encumbered.
Justin?
It's encumbered.
So he
Between my
should
wa-
only.
Between my weight and my armor, there's no way it's not encumbered. Not with the stupid rules we're using.
So he should be down 10 feet of movement. He probably moved, what, 20 feet? Where was the tunnel?
No, he moved.
So did the tunnel
just
show up
where he
in
was.
our campsite?
Just where he was, because this Ankheg did not move from his initial position. The other one moved.
Yeah.
They
so
both showed up
So
at-
the tunnels came in the middle of our
Exactly.
campsite.
Because, yeah, they came out
Okay.
because
So
Justin
does
was not
he go in
spot-
head first or ass first?
ass first. He's basically just like backtracking with Malfoy in front.
Interesting.
Okay, and
How
after
wide
that
is-
we have
How wide
a
is the
large
passageway?
10 by 10.
And is it straight down? Is it at an angle down?
It's at an angle down, that's right.
Oh, hell no. Okay.
Oh
So
no,
I guess
and
I will-
next in line is Bowen. Yeah.
I guess I assume the fire is still providing some sort of filtered light.
The fire, yes, it provides enough light to
I mean, it's only like 10 feet back in its hole,
yeah,
right?
even without that, you can see from the light from Farron's bow.
Okay.
It provides light.
So I-
even with
Don't I have to
Right.
turn on the bow?
Is it-
unless you turn it off, it's always on. So unless you specifically turn it on or off, it's always on.
Really?
Yeah.
It seems like it would stay in whichever state you left it in. Or does it not? Does it turn itself on?
Yeah. No.
while
It
he's
stays.
sleeping?
It stays in the same state, and you never turn
So
it
is
off.
it on or off? You know,
It's on because you never turn it off.
I never turned it on.
it started
No, it was
on.
on before.
You picked it up and it was glowing.
It was still glowing even after it left her hand. It was
Yeah.
like
Yep.
chilling and glowing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So I will pursue this creature down its own hole.
Yeah, you see
sure.
just Martha and his mandibles. This creature just went 10 feet down.
Yeah. So I'm coming face to face with the creature. Can I come around its flank to
Uh,
avoid having to
There's
fight?
no flank. There's no
It's got
because
10 feet. It's as big as the whole hole.
yeah, it's a large
10
creature.
feet wide.
It's a large
Okay,
creature.
but Martyr is smaller than it, so he's not providing any cover whatsoever, I assume.
No.
Exactly. No.
So I can
he's
make
not.
an attack. He's not using Martyr as a shield or anything like that.
No.
Alright, so
Unless you did an AoE.
so I smack this creature with my flail, drawing that. You can draw as a free action, right, with an attack.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I draw my flail and strike once. How about
It's a
to
miss.
hold? You aren't stop. Don't. You aren't supposed to tell me that because I have a feature that lets me add 10 to that roll before I hear whether it's a hit or miss, but after rolling. So for future reference, you're giving me unnecessary advantage. So
Okay.
a 20. That's a 20. I invoke my channel divinity to make that a 20. Is that
That's a
it?
hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
D8 plus here it's just strength, so D8 plus 2. 10 damage.
You strike the creature to its side, and you just completely break off one of his legs, and it falls down shrieking, and like a green ooze is flying out of his broken arm, and it dies. Martha just falls off.
How many death saves did Martyr lose?
2.
None.
Not that we
He
would
lose
even notice.
before,
No,
but now
you
it
did they-
went,
second time dead, so you have 0.
and now he
Oh,
went
so
before.
right, if it resets when you come back up, there's 0. In 4E, it stayed for the end of the combat, even if you pop back up.
Okay. I'm not gonna bother
I'm
healing
not
around
aware.
that. I can heal more
I'm not
efficiently
aware
if I wait.
if it stacks or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
I don't think
Anyway, you're
it's
still alive.
actually addressed
you're
in the
still
rules
alive
either.
because you didn't get a saving throw yet.
Yeah.
So he can save you with.
So
That's fine.
I'll use the rest of my move action to step over the corpse of the dead Ankheg, I guess beyond Martyr. in case-
Yeah. let's find out if it stacks because now he gets a saving throw.
Shields
The rolls
up,
don't stack.
weapons online.
I just looked.
You
They
don't
don't
say
actually
anything?
specify.
Find out if what? If it stacks?
It's like the death saving throws
If they
persist
stack,
for
I'll
the
heal
entire
them.
encounter.
I don't think they do. It didn't say anything about it, so I was assuming that it was.
It doesn't. It doesn't say either way in the rules. Like it doesn't say when they reset.
Presumably when you regain consciousness, but that's open to
It feels
interpretation.
weird. Yeah, that's what I was first thinking. But at second thought, it feels kind of weird to have them in the same combat if you go multiple times unconscious. Just
Sure, but it seems to me like that would be a house rule. But I'm
Yeah,
if you're going to declare that, decide right now, and I'm going to use a bonus. action to heal.
no.
Yeah,
No, no.
there's no reason why they should. Once you get up, your death saving throws would reset. There's no reason for them not.
Yeah,
to.
that's
Well,
that's what
I have one
that's what I'm
failure.
gonna say. So we're
If we're
gonna
doing it
go
that
with
way, it's
the.
totally fine.
So is
Yeah,
there any
you
more
have-
combat going on?
There's a sleeping
Not
Ankheg.
at the moment.
We can go
There's the
just
sleep-
murder the sleeping one.
Yeah, slit its throat, shove its head. All right, I dragged
Hack it to
just well. Yeah, next round I will cast Cure Wounds, which heals for more. Let me double check what that is.
D8 plus 2.
Is it D8 plus 2 plus spellcaster mod or D8 plus spellcaster?
And I think this is
I
a
just know
good.
your wisdom
This is a
plus two.
good point to have a break if this is the 1 hour mark. If I'm right.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And just one thing. Too bad for you, weight choice, Bram. You just rolled a 3 and roll for hotness. You are hideous.
Ouch! Ouch! It's bad enough that you rolled the 3, but you got called out on the stream.
ouch! And Justin just rolled I just rolled a 3 on Justin's healing.
I'm awake.
I can heal one more time. We'll figure it out after the break.
All
We're
right.
gonna go back to sleep after this. I don't see that's a big deal.
Yeah.
See you guys later.